Good morning, YouTube. We are in Winter Gardens for a house wash today. House wash only, no driveway. We tried to offer them the house wash and driveway package, but they opted for house wash only. House wash only. So this is a walkthrough showing you some of the areas where paint is missing. We have some gutters, the soffit area, not gutter, the soffit area of some of this home, facial and soffit, has been blown up from prior pressure washing. We have a lot of green algae on this here particular column right there up front. On the brickwork is some decorative brickwork behind the plants right there, the vegetation. We are going to use a pump sprayer, probably with a 6% mix on that, and then we'll rinse it off. This is the side where you can't enter the fence, just showing, taking some before and afters of the walls here and of any damages that we see. We're putting it and documenting on camera right now. We're going to take a trip across to the other side where we can go into the gate, and then we're going to show the back of the property and the side wall. And we're going to start spraying this one. When we treat it, we're going to start from the back. We're going to work our way to the front. Okay, this is side wall here. We're showing some algae on the drip edge. There's some algae on the drip edge that we're going to treat. We're going to show this window sill because it's missing a lot of paint alongside the wall as well. This side of the house do not have gutters on this side. So over time, the water, when it rains, the dirt will beat against the bottom of the house, which caused that paint to fade, peel, and get worn off over time. This house has had some work. It has a chimney here, and to the top of the chimney is some missing paint. Maybe someone high pressured that. The gutter line back here is a lower gutter line for the lanai area, so we should be able to get that green off of there. But the paint is pretty thin, so we're going to have to be careful with that. This wall right here, we're going to wet that fence before we apply our mix. Before we clean that wall, we're going to wet that fence because it's wood and we don't want to clean streak it. So we will do our due diligence not to do any of that. Guys, stay tuned. We're getting ready to work. Okay, here we are applying our mix. We are at a 1.5% because this place is has some stubborn algae in some of the spots. So we're going to be at a 1.5, which should do this property a lot of justice. We are using a gas-powered Comet P40. So that is what we're using for is our soft wash system. Also, the orange gun, if you haven't known, don't know about it, it is a water boss gun. Made for these gas-powered soft wash systems. You have a fan pattern. You can have a more of a stronger pinpoint pattern with it. So you can do multiple patterns without having to change like a J-rod tip. So anyway, that's a gun that we prefer for doing our house washes and roof cleanings with. And now we are at the back of the lanai, hitting the gutter's edge. I'm going to shoot a long shot across to that chimney top over there to get a little mix on it to start our cleaning. Once we rinse down this place right here, the lanai is going to have a lot of sitting water to the back wall because it had a lot of dirt on the floor, and I want to get that from up around the front. I tried to send it out the back door, but the slope angle was wrong. You would actually have to get this squeegee and squeege it out. And so we didn't do that because that was some complimentary stuff. We are going to apply our mix a couple of times on the back just to make sure that we have everything coated heavily, and then we give it its dwell time. We're going to go to the other side wall and treat. So we're going to get the whole back side to the side door or the opening of the fence on the other side. That's where we're going to apply our mix to. After that, we will turn the chem off. We'll clean the line out. And we will come back and we will start our rinsing process to rinse down these walls to get this stuff cleaned out. And I want to get all the work done was inside of this gate so that I don't have to come back into it until it's time to do our final walkthrough. This window right here, that's the window I was mentioning that was missing a lot of paint. It is missing a lot of paint. You can see a lot of the algae and buildup, dirt and grime when I am applying my mix is running off the wall. Anyway, let me stop talking, let you guys enjoy the video, the washing, and I will get back with you momentarily. Okay, here we are to the front of the house, and we are applying the same 1.5% mix. We're going to do this garage front, and we got a little corner piece on the other side of the garage right here. We need to go ahead and treat that. So we're just treating the front with our mix, getting it nice and saturated so it can get at this algae. I am going to have to touch some areas with the pump sprayer with the 5% mix because for some of the stubborn stuff that is on the concrete decorative bricks in the front of the house, that will have to be hit with a 5% mix to clean that up. You can see I just showed another piece of the facial that is had been blown up from pressure washing prior. So we're just applying our mix. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are. Rinse mode. This is rinse mode. We're going to rinse down some of this stuff here. I am going to accidentally flip my camera. Luckily, it's an action camera. This thing has took some hard falls, ladies and gentlemen. Believe me. My hose is going to get caught around the legs as usual, and we're going to flip her over for you. Bam. There she is. Okay, so back up, blow her off, and stand her up. Get back to work. That's what we do. Okay, let's continue watching. Okay, we are completed here. I'll show you this home is still drying. This here is the side of the gate where we can't get into. This is the shaded side. It is missing paint to the bottom, but it's clean now. We got some paint defects everywhere. Someone had high pressured the house and blew soffits up into that. That wasn't us though. This is the front side. Of course, it's shaded from the tree right there. And
Has some paint defects, missing paint here and there, up there. But the house is clean now. That upper wall has been, somebody tried to clean that and blew that loose. Of course, we don't spray up that high. We'll get a rag. We did around this trim the gutters out. Got all that stuff nice and bright. Right here on the wall is paint missing. That's where paint is missing at. Somebody got a little aggressive with their pressure washing. Soft washing is the way. Soft washing is the way. Okay, we're going over to the sunny side. This is the brighter side of the building, so it's dried up. Sunny side is what I like to call it. It's nice and clean. Missing paint. Missing paint. That paint is missing. No gutters over here, so the water beats up onto the paint, and over time the paint fades away. That's normal for not having gutters. This is the back side, same thing going on. We already know that was painted for whatever reason. We got this gutter line as nice as you could get it. Just need to be repainted. The back wall here. All this stuff is bright and clean compared to earlier. All this stuff is nice and clean. That water sits badly in here, but we cleaned this wall. We move that furniture out the way. That water will recede. It is sloped the other way. Let's close that door back up. We'll clean that up really nice. That's missing paint up there. Down to the bottom, we have some more paint that's missing. Okay guys, this one is completed. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We have to go do an estimate in Winter Gardens here for a sidewalk driveway deal or sidewalk. Customer just called while I was cleaning this one. So we're gonna go there next. We may be filming that job as well, not sure yet. Stay tuned.